Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another F123 My Team Career Mode episode here. Today we are in Baku. We are currently spec free for quite a lot of our facilities here as we're going to look to do an upgrade. We cannot do that. We cannot do that. We do not have currently enough R&D points, so we are going to try and get to that point where we can get the upgrades going. So yeah, we're gonna advance here through as we get the team building done and our weekly resources, which could mean now, we're gonna take the team acclaim here, which could mean we could do an upgrade, but we're gonna advance here and hopefully get the master cylinder. And we do not get the master cylinder. That's annoying, but we'll get it again in 8 days. So we advance through again. We're gonna get it before the Baku Grand Prix here, and we are gonna. Should we take the resource points or should I get the discount? Resource points, I think. Yeah, let's go with the resource points. 1,200 resource points is gonna be very, very nice there. So we're gonna go to messages here. We have a high cash balance. We only have 10.8 mil, so it's not too high. And we're gonna buy the suspension geometry as this will shoot us high up in the chassis regions as we're gonna take this sponsor event. Could I buy anything with our cash or no? Not really. We're gonna advance here as we do get the master cylinder finally. We're gonna get our weekly resources. Another event here, as we're gonna take some more team acclaim and lose a bit of cash, but that's alright, as we have 11.8 million. Do I want to buy this? Ooh, yeah, we'll get that. Could get that. Yeah, let's get that. Right then, our car is currently beating the Williams, Alfa Romeo, Haas, and the AlphaTauri. So that is very nice. Hopefully we can get better than Aston Martin. So I'm gonna advance here. Into what are we doing today? Into Baku here. So I will see you guys all in a second. Right then, here we are. We're full sun here in Baku. I'm gonna go do all of practice, and I should see you for qualification. Right then, into qualification we go as we have completed practice 1 there. So I'm gonna get a bank lap, and I will be right back with you. Right then, qualification 1 is done. We are 14th and our teammate Felipe is 10th. So, not too bad. We do make it into Q2 here. I suck at this track. So, hopefully we do better in Q2. I'll see you then. Right then, into Q2 we go on a pair of soft tyres, I believe, as we come out of this turn here for our flying lap. This is our only go here in Q2. So hopefully we can make it a good one, as our differential is on 76% and our front brake bias is on 65. I don't know why it's that high, but we'll go with it as we come into straight here. Now I absolutely suck at this track here, so do not expect anything good from today's race. Yeah, I just don't do well. It's the corners. I just can't do the corners. So, but we are 2 steps up here. As we take that corner pretty well, as we now are 4 attempts up almost, and we go through that corner there, gaining back our 3 attempts, almost into the 4 attempts again. So we take this corner a bit early, but I have to because I cannot do this, and this is the corner which I struggle most with. I just can't do this corner. I have to brake so early. It's ridiculous, but yeah. As we keep our 3 attempts positive delta now into 4, That wasn't too bad there as we go 6 temps up almost. Maybe potentially 7 temps up here. So we take this nice turn here into this break. Now this curve here on the left, yeah, that curve where it just makes me jump into the barrier, it's just, I just don't like it. As we are now 6 temps up with a slightly damaged wing, going down to 4 temps, and it will probably go down even more as we do not have our wing. Yep, 4 temps, 3 temps, oh great. But we are at least positive somewhat. All we're going to do is try and get into Q3 here. If not, then oh well. We'll have to try and drive by dirtily and thing. As we take 11th here. 1 behind our teammate. As we will return to the garage, we have some damage, but it's going to be the end of the session. So we are not making it into Q3 for the first time this season here in the Sue Motorsports My Team Career Mode, as our teammate also does not make it into Q3. So guys, I will see you for the sprint race, with us starting in 11th and teammates starting in 13th. I wonder where we will end up in the sprint race for the actual race here in Baku. So yeah, I'll see you in a second. Right then, into the starting grid here for the sprint race in Baku, as both Red Bulls take the front row of the grid. Here with in 3rd and 4th position we have both Mercedes in Bottas and Russell. Leclerc and Gasly taking up the next spots with Sainz and Ocon. Norris and Piastri both McLarens in 9th and 10th. And then it's us in 11th with Dennis Hauger in the Aston Martin, 12th Felipe and Liam Lawson, 13th and 14th Albon and Stroll, Magnussen and Joao, Tsunoda and Ollie, and then to end off the grid with Hulkenberg and Nick De Vries here. So our race strategy here, we're going to go on softs, and we're going to lower the fuel a bit down to, that should be fine. That should be fine. As we start the race here, we hold the clutch. We try to get to the optimal RPM here. And away we go here in the sprint race in Baku, as we go in the inside here to try and gain some quick positions, as we are now up into 8th here in the first turn of Baku. Now going into 8th still. Can we overtake as we go deep into this corner? And we're going to have to flashback that, as that was too bad. So our first flashback here in Baku into the second corner already used up, as we're going to try and go on the inside here. As we are going to sandwich, as we're going to turn into this corner, we're in the middle as our left wing goes. Oh my god, there's a yellow flag. Will this be a safety car here in Baku? Safety car deployed. We have a safety car here in Baku in the sprint race in the first lap, and that is probably due to me, yeah, just basically causing a safety car here in the first lap. So I don't know what to do now. I'll see you guys at the end of the safety car, I guess. Right then, we have just crashed into the back of the Alpine as we are coming out of the safety car here, but we're going to control it as we are behind Ocon, and we have overtaken here by accident. I just went a bit too fast, but like, he's going so slow. What do you want me to do? He's going so slow. Sainz behind us here with a 5-second penalty behind Norris, as we prepare to resume the race here in lap 4 as we overtake here, and apparently it was a illegal overtake somehow. So we are now back behind Russell and we have lost our left wing. So we're going to flashback that, as I don't get it, but we're going to go all the way back here to try and stop anything happening, anything dodgy, as we go on the outside here by accident, and that has just caused us to lose 2 positions here, and we're going to flashback that again, because this is not going too well for us here in Baku. As I have already said, I do not like this track, but now we can actually race here, as there is a green flag to resume the racing into the second corner here We take that a little deep there, but we managed to save it, as Norris is now very, very close behind us here, and Science as well behind Norris. As we take up P7 here in lap 4, as we get pushed out by Norris, and we're going to try and cut him off here, but we cannot cut him off here as we slightly push him there into the wall. We're going to accelerate here, trying to keep 8th now from Science behind us. Yes, he does have a penalty, but I still would like to just keep 8th. Anyway, as we get green sector 1, surprisingly, here in the lap 4 of Baku, as Norris is now probably just going to take a huge gap from us in here. As we make our turn out of that corner, into that corner, we have to brake a bit there, as we was not going to make that good. As we come in the straight here, into the turn, which I hate, because I will always hit this bump here, this curb. Yeah, that. Stop making my car jump, you stupid curb. Our back tyres are much more worn out than our front ones, I think. But if we can keep P8 here, we will get points. Or by points I mean a point here, as in sprint races you can only get a point from 8th onwards. So Science is behind us, Perez with the fastest lap, and we are going to try and sustain our P8 here as we go into this first turn of the lap here in lap 5, and we are going to try and get a purple sector 1, if not a green, if not a good red. I'm not sure there is a good red for that sector 1, but yeah, as Norris has now got a 2-second gap on us. Norris has a 2-second gap. He was behind us literally like half a lap ago, and now he's got a 2-second gap. So that is very bad for us. Hopefully he gets like a failure or something, putting us ahead. As we keep our P8 here into this corner, which I absolutely despise. Can we do it well-ish? Oh, we almost hit the side there, but we get away with it. As we go wide here into the turn, into another turn here, out into the next turn, into the long straight, before that stupid curb which will probably ruin our race. Here in lap 5, as we keep P8, Science is still 3 tenths behind us, with Oscar Piastri 7 tenths behind us. Not looking too good for us if they catch up, but we're going to try and not let them catch up. As Science almost overtakes us, he is overtaking us, but we re-overtake it by using the battery here, as Science goes very close behind me there, but he's now a good whole 6 tenths behind, luckily for us. As Norris has now got a 3.5 second gap between us, as somehow we get a green sector 1 and 2 in that lap there. And into the final lap we go here in Baku, in Azerbaijan, for this Grand Prix, the sprint race here. Lap 6 out of 6. Can we sustain 8th position here to get ourselves that 1 point for the standings after the end of this weekend? As we take a long straight here into this bend. Oh, sorry about this, guys. I'm tired, if you cannot tell. But yeah, so P8, 4 tenths ahead of Science, a second ahead of Piastri. Red sector 1, as we crash into the wall there, and for the last lap here, we will have left wing damage as we take this turn as well as we can with this wing damage into this turn here. Now I shouldn't be having to worry because Science does have that 5-second penalty, so if he does go ahead of us we should still get P8, but knowing this game there is always a glitch possible, so we want to keep our P8 here as we come into this last final straight into this annoying curb. Can we do it good enough to not ruin us as we lose our right wing as well? Oh my god, we have orange damage on both the wings here into the last turn here. Can we sustain our P8 as we've got both of them right behind us here? He's going to try and overtake us. We go ahead And there's a yellow flag. Science has apparently stopped, and Piastri, Science and Piastri has just gone out of the session there in the last turn. Oh my god, what the hell just happened? As we do get P8 here in the sprint race in Baku. I need to see what just happened with Carlos Sainz and Piastri, because they was right behind me. So I don't know how they just both got out of the session, as we do get driver of the day. So I will take that very much with our 1 point. Teammate finished in 10th, which in the normal race would be great, but obviously it's the sprint race, so we're going to go to replay here, as I really desperately want to see what just happened. Okay, so we're going to have to go through this whole lap before we can thingy, see what happened there. But yeah, so I'm so confused because they was right behind us, so much so that I thought they was going to overtake us. But I don't know what they did in the last corner there to just both go out of the session. As we're skipping through here, trying to get to where I can see what happened. Yeah, and I'm not looking forward to the actual race here in Baku. I already have a feeling I'm gonna DNF or just do horrible, to where it might just be worth taking a thing, taking new like parts. So here we go, Science here, right behind us. What does he do here? He just turns, he hits the curb, and he just bashes into the wall, and Piastri comes in behind him and bashes into him. Both of them lost their wheels. I'll see you guys in the race.
Ryan, Helga, Drugovic, Albon, Magnussen, Sonoda, Leclerc, Ollie Caldwell, De Vries, Hulkenberg, Joe, Stroll, Sainz, Liam Lawson, and Oscar Piastri. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race.
Right then, into the race we go here in Baku in Azerbaijan for the Grand Prix here. Can we come first? Obviously not, as I suck at the track. It was a miracle we got 8th. So we're going to go mediums to softs here, 10 laps to 8 laps in the softs if we do make it through. And I'll see you soon. Right then, as we start here in lap 1, we go into 6th position here, overtaking. Oh, we almost lose our wing there, and again Russell is slowing down constantly as we go on the inside here, braking in, causing Russell to go into the wall and him to into the wall. Oh my god, we have a yellow flag. Is that going to be another safety car in sector 1? No another safety car straight away in Baku, as we are up into 4th position now, after severely overtaken there, as we turn into there, not too well, but hopefully we can make this time better, as we do alright there, going over that curb, as we're going to try and, make this worst turning of the track decent for us. And that was actually not too bad, considering Russell behind us and Norris behind us, and we basically just killed our car. So we're gonna flash back there and try that again. That is better. Perez and Bottas and whoever is in first, one of the Red Bulls, oh wait, it has to be Verstappen, both at least 2 seconds ahead of us now, so they're gone. But I wonder if we can sustain our P4 here in Baku in the first lap here, as we damage our wing in the second worst turning on this track. So that is just great, as we use our second flashback here, and it's lap 1, so not great at all. Can we make it? And we hit our wing again in this turning, so we go flashback again. in Baku here. As we go here into this turning, can we not? Yes, we can. There we go. That was a clean turning. We did not lose or take any damage as we go off the track there, basically saying, hey Russell, come get us. But somehow we've gained time on him there. And then our wheels out. Great. Okay. Third flashback incoming here. As we have just crashed into a wall, losing our left wheel. This is going amazingly. I hope you're enjoying me suck at Baku here, because I suck so much on this track. It's not even funny. This track for me is worse than Monaco, and Monaco sucks. So this track sucks. As we take the first turn here in lap 2. Oh my god, that was only one lap I just did. That felt like ages. No wonder why it was 1:50 it took me. Jesus Christ. That was so long. Alright then. Whew. Right then guys, we have had some major damage here, so we're going to go into the pits here for some hard tyres. From our mediums into hards, as everyone else ahead of me and behind me are actually on hards, weirdly enough. So in lap 3 here, we are going into the pits for hards, and I wonder how far back we're going to go in this race as we break into the pits here. And yeah, let's get our hards on. Right then, in lap 4 here, after putting on those hards, we are second to last with Gasly behind us, surprisingly. As we come up to my most agonizing turn here, we do not brake early enough, I don't think, as we go over the curb, and we crash. Well then, we have crashed guys, and I do not think we have any more flashbacks, do we? Nope, no more flashback guys, so we're going to have to retire from the session. Right then, we have retired from the session, sadly. I mean, I was kind of expecting not to finish the race anyway, as we get 10th overall for the weekend with our 1 point, and Felipe comes 12th overall. So, yeah, not too great, but what can you do? It's Baku. So, yeah, we lose to Ocon there on basically everything. We don't get one of our sponsors, so that is just great. Luckily, guys, the next race is Imola, and no, wait, what? No, not Imola, Miami, and I really, really, really like Miami, guys. So that is something to look forward to, as Miami is one of my favourite tracks to race on because it's got a bit of everything. Got good straights, got nice bends, got sharp, quick corners. It's like a mix of, like, I don't even know. What is a long straight? The British Grand Prix has a long straight, but yeah. We're gonna get our sponsor here, and that'll be the end of the video. Drop a like, subscribe, and I will see you in Miami for the next video, either later or tomorrow. So, peace out.